Welcome to UltimateMarBro's. Alrighty guys, welcome back to a brand new episode of UltimateMarBro's. I'm your host, UltimateMar. Now, today we're playing Ratchet and Clank. I haven't actually played this in about 3 or 4 days. It's been a little while since I've done any actual gameplay videos. And I've been thinking about what I wanted to discuss for today's video. And I really started trying to figure out a good topic. And I thought about music. And while I was sitting around thinking about music and how it's changed not only my life, but how it affects everybody's lives. And I started wondering, what is the best way to explain music in my own opinion and words? And I really just didn't know how to talk about it. But now that I'm really here doing this and actually talking about it, I started thinking about how music will affect people and their lives. Like, let's take, for example, if you grew up, just say, for example, listening to country music, your personality as a person, this is just from my own observations. There's no fact or fiction or anything about it. This is just what I personally feel happens. But again, let's take country music. Damn it. Let's take country music. And let's say from a young age you grew up listening to country music. Chances are your personality will be more of a country person. And what I mean by that is you'll be more of an outgoing, outdoorsy type person, wearing cowboy hats, boots, cowgirl outfit. And that's generally from my own personal experience of what I've seen of people. You're more empathetic towards other people, and you're more of someone who listens to country. But you're also the type of people who understand more about vehicles and animals and stuff like that. Again, this is just a generalization. This is not true for everybody who grew up with country music. There's some people who grew up with country music and they're just not like that. And that's totally fine. I just want to talk about my own personal experiences with music and with people. Alright, hang on tight. I'm going to Planet Core 2 to find the last gold bolt. Now, let me be totally honest. I honestly don't care for country music. Country or rap really isn't my type of music. But it's just, I don't really care for it. To me, country's boring, and rap, I just can't understand what's being said. It makes no sense to me. But that's just my own opinions on it. I'm not saying they're good or bad. I'm just saying I personally don't care for them. And I usually change the station if that's what ends up being played. Now, don't get me wrong. There are some country and some rap music that I do like. There's not many, but there are. Like one of the country songs that I ended up being kind of forced into liking because my roommate would just play it all the damn time. And I either just had to sit there and suffer through it or end up learning to like it because I lived with him for quite a while. And the song is called Chicken Fried. And after having to hear it so many times, I kind of ended up liking it. I didn't want to, it's just forced on me. And for the really one of the only rap songs that I really can honestly say that I liked is Overnight Celebrity by Twista. That that's actually a song my brother got me into listening. My older brother, who you've heard me speak about in the Spyro videos. I believe it was him. I'm pretty sure it was. But it's also a pretty good song. Alright. Let me pause it here and we'll go back to the other level. Hang on tight, guys. And so, music can change us on a fundamental level, if you ask me. Personality-wise, growth-wise. Like, for me, I grew up with parents who listened to 70s and 80s music. Queen, Def Leppard, Pink Floyd, Creed is my favorite band. And I like to think I'm more of rock and roll and R&B is probably my music that I listen to more often than not. And as I said, with country, generally, let's see what happens. Will they run into the laser? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I love that. And rock and roll people, if you grew up listening to rock, you're more likely to be someone who goes out in public and listens to bands and party a lot. I kind of blanked on where I was talking. But music really does have a fantastic effect on people growing up. And the reason why I'm bringing this conversation up now is because I was asked some things to talk about myself and things that I like or things that I'm interested in. And it just so happened I wanted to talk about music. And because that's really all it is. Music on a fundamental level changes who we are as people as we're developing as children. Let's take into jazz or blues. You're more of a sympathetic person towards others, I think, and you're more likely to actually start playing music you're more likely to start playing a saxophone or um, just any type of musical instrument for that type of genre. And you're more of soulful people, if you ask me. And I mean that in a very positive way. I don't mean that. Everything that I'm saying, I want to make sure that people understand that I'm trying to say this. What I mean is in positive connotations. Does that make sense? I don't mean to make it sound like I'm disrespecting other music or people who listen to that type of music. That's not what I'm doing. I just want to talk about my impressions that I get of music and of people who listen to different types of genre and how people have changed. And How do I explain this? Your environment, is that the right word for it? The environment you grow up in changes who you are as a person. That's absolutely true. I mean, I believe that. If I grew up in an environment completely different than where I grew up as, I'm pretty sure I'd be a very different person. I grew up with parents listening to Queen, Creed, AC/DC, Pink Floyd, all of that. Let me make sure I hit everybody. Yes, got him. And I grew up in an area where there's people of all different types of race and religion, uh, white, Hispanic, black, Mexican, uh, Asian. I grew up in a melting pot of different beliefs, and I am so happy. No, no, no! Don't kill me. Woo! And I am so happy that that's how I was raised, because I learned not to judge people based on their appearances, based on what they like or dislike. I just learned to treat people as individuals. And I think that's what the world really needs. If there's more areas where people grew up with others of different beliefs, different looks, just different, I think the world would be a much better place. Of course, that's just my own opinion, and I could totally be wrong. Absolutely. This is just how I grew up, and how I've never based what I think of people, whether they are black, white, Asian. No, I've always thought of people as individual people. And I've always tried to treat people as individuals. And music really helps you to. Can I get through here? For me, music really helped me to figure out how to do that. Because, again, different types of music allows for different types of development, different types of growth. Okay, I gotta focus on this. Uh-oh, what do I need? Nope, that's the wrong button. Ah, God. I really sucked. Come here, bastards. Oh, you guys give me ammo? Sure as hell could have been useful at another area. Come on, really? This is frustrating. Come on, come on. One more time and then I'm just gonna pause it and do this off screen. Wow, this is not easy. It's actually quite annoying. Just stay. Oh my god, they don't allow you to focus. Really? Get the hell away from me. Bastards, freaking die. Come on, I can do it. Pausing. Okay, I did it. Can I just say, controlling that ship is really janky and annoying. And it's just, it's hard to control. But let's go back to music. Music can make or break a scene or a situation, and that's something I love about music. Like, let's take an anime called Canon. I think it's the 2011 or 2005 version, the one where they're adults, or at least teenagers in high school. Okay, camera, you need to focus. This is not gonna work. What the fuck? What's with this? Seriously, what's with this camera? It's awful. Where am I? What am I? What? No. Yay! That's the planet we started from, isn't it? Anyways, there was a scene in Canon 2005, 2011, I don't remember, where things were just, everything was going wrong. Everything was going bad. And there was just a break. One of the characters just had an emotional breakdown. And the music kicks in. I think it's like episode 7 or 11. It's somewhere in there. One of the main female characters is Mai, and she just completely breaks down. And it's a good moment for the music to kick in. Okay, so those are the two secret areas I need to get to. But yeah, I'm sorry guys. I know I'm going off on a tangent, but I really just wanted to talk about how music can change a person. Like for me growing up, rock and roll, it made me more of a calm, no, not calm, it made me more of a relaxed individual, I think, is the best way to explain it. Do I really have to go down here? Shit. Oh, at least everything's open. I hope. Ah, crap. Alright. I'll be right back. I'll get over there in a minute. Hang on tight, guys. Alright, so... Ooh, nice. I got a skill point. In the underwater area that you saw, when you saw me go right, you have to unlock the 3 circle donut things, and then you have to turn back around and go left. And this is where the first gold bolt in this level is at. And hopefully, I'll get to the next one before this episode ends. Be right back, guys. Alrighty, and here's the last gold bolt. Now, in order to get to it, where you saw me using the spaceship to fight the turrets, when you get back into the airship, you gotta turn back around and come over here where my arrow is pointing. And you just gotta make sure you don't hit anything, really. Crap. And there you go. That is the final gold bolt for this level. And I think up until this point, I've gotten every gold bolt in every level, I think. I'll have to go double check that later. But yeah, that's going to be it for this video. When we come back, we'll be going to the final planet, which is the planet we started on, Velden. Alright, guys. I really hope you guys did enjoy this episode of music. In the episode, I'm still going to continue with music, but I'm going to go into a different topic of music. I hope you guys enjoy that. See you later.